If I climb high enough, I can see where I was standing not long ago. Looking down at all of the people, I used to feel so small. Where does it all go? When you throw it away, in one ear out the other, I got nothing to say. Where does it all go? When you throw it away, in one ear out the other, I got nothing to say. If you ask me what's been happening, I say nothing. You say once I touch the ground, I hit it running. Well, tell me, how am I supposed to start when I keep stopping? Tell me, how do I make something out of nothing? What was mine is in the middle of being a memory left behind. Yeah, every time time cuts me, I'm still surely bleeding out the moments I didn't breathe in. If you ask me what's been happening, I say nothing. You say once I touch the ground, I hit it running. Well, tell me, how am I supposed to start when I keep stopping? Tell me, how do I make something out of nothing? Where does it all go when you throw it away? In one ear, out the other, I got nothing to say. If my life is like a garden, I've been pulling weeds for years. Some more stubborn and interwoven, but I'm finally seeing some things a little more clear. Sometimes I feel like a failure, 'cause I planted all these seeds. But like a wash pot never boils, I wait but don't see any green. But then suddenly seasons change, the world keeps turning. Isn't that the joy of living? Sometimes everything feels easy. Midas touch, a lucky streak. Then like lightning on a clear day, I'm struck, feeling stuck all over again. All over again. I lost my him. A friend of a friend told me you're moving on. Wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. You were never one for new ones. Couldn't recognize a good thing till it was gone. Did you always see me as replaceable? Or think your damage to me was collateral?
I have done a terrible job about actually like checking in for the vlog. So it is like the end of the month. I think it is it the 30th today? It might be the 30th today. But we have kids starting next week. Like I'm obviously back at school and getting stuff set up. So yeah, just I think in the beginning of the month I was still in Iowa and I was just hanging out with mom and dad. And that was really nice. Like being home is so just relaxing and so chill. So I was with them and then took lots of naps in the sun porch, and they got like a new wellness center, like a YMCA, and it's huge. I loved it. That was really cool. I'm glad that they have that finally in Dennis, because I think it's something that they've kind of needed for a while, just for like something to do when it's like really hot or really cold. So I thought that was cool. But I was there until July 8th? Yeah, like 8th or 9th, because I was there for 4th of July fireworks. But then after that, I flew back, and we're, I think, kind of wrapping up rainy season before it heads into typhoon season. But came back, and why is that one not charging? I'll try a different plug. And came in to like initially set the room up and just wheel everything out from the back. Still on charge. I don't know why that cord is not charging. But once there's like so many cords coming out from this thing to get them all charged. Once I got back in, I just set up the room, and usually I try to get it done in one day, but rather than doing that, I was just like, I kind of set up most of the main things the first day, and then the stuff on the walls, I just came back in a separate day and did that, and wrote myself a checklist of things I needed to do on the computer. Because there's certain things like with the grade book and stuff and like the rosters, I can't do those before. I have to kind of wait. But that's kind of where we're at. Other than just getting stuff set up after I got back, it's just been just kind of getting ready for the school year, because we have an open house on Monday. Why? We have an open house on Monday, like not open house, it's like orientation, because open house is like 2 weeks when school starts. But then Tuesday, kids start back, and then we'll go from there. So we can go up here. I don't have all my Chromebooks yet, because 2 of them I think are getting repaired. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I need 2 more. But yeah, it's just getting stuff set up, and then we've got new people that came in. So like I was a neighborhood ambassador, so you kind of show them around and get a feel for just transitioning to living here. And their transition is so different than mine was, because we had COVID to contend with. So it's kind of funny seeing how different it is. But room is pretty much done. I think on my computer, I'm just waiting for the like Q1 like dates to open up on the grade book, so I can put those in. my schedule does change this year. 4th and 5th grade switched, so I usually have 4th grade first and then 5th grade, and it got switched, which would be fine, but then my schedule also got like messed up, and so it's gonna be a little harder this year because usually each day I have a different prep time, whether it's like, oh, it's during the first block, the second block, the third block, the fourth block, and so on. But my least favorite of those is when it's in the morning, just because what happens then is then I'll have prep and then I go straight through with kids where it's like just 10 minutes between each. And then between my 3rd and 4th class, like there's a little extra time. So I like run and get lunch, but it can feel just, I prefer having like preps later in the day, whether it's like after first block or after second block, or at the very end of the day, because you get kind of overstimulated from like just a million little people asking you questions or needing help. And so having like a break in the middle of the day, one, I'm able to get stuff done, but also it's just like your brain is able to like for a little bit. And so the hardest day for me is when prep's at the beginning, and that usually was on Wednesdays, which I would kind of talk myself through it, like it's Wednesday, it's hump day, it's halfway through the week, like it's okay. You can deal with it being, you know, not a schedule that I love. But with the switches with 4th and 5th grade, I have that schedule on Thursday. And then my 5th grade classes, I'm the only teacher that they moved 5th grade because they have like an assembly and they want all of the kids to be together. So it messes with just my schedule. So they're now at the end of the day. So I have Thursday and Friday are both that schedule where it's prep time in the morning and then you go like 0 to 60 for the rest of the day. So I don't love that. I like having 4th and 5th grade in the morning because they're a bit more focused in on that time. We used to have 5th grade at the end of the day, and it's just hard with specials. Like we ran into issues with that of just them locking in and paying attention, whereas like having 2nd grade at the end of the day, they're still like super excited to be here. So I don't love that. It'll make it possibly a little bit harder. So yeah, kind of in part due to that too. Usually I go to the gym after school, and so this week I've been toying with, and I've been going before school instead, so I do have to get up like super early. Get up at 4 so that I can get out the door at 4:30 to walk to the gym, so I can start around like 5 o'clock so that I can get a solid hour in, and then I can run or walk on the treadmill for a half hour and then get into the showers at the gym and get ready, and then just walk the last 10 minutes to school. Because I really think like, especially going all the way straight through, I'm not going to probably be wanting to hit the gym after school. And even like last year, just on normal days too, there were days where it was hard, and I noticed it a lot on Wednesdays because I had that schedule on Wednesdays where that was a struggle day to go to the gym, where I was just like, I don't wanna. So I'm gonna flip it and do, the gym opens really early on Tuesday through Friday, so I'll just do like a morning bike routine at home on Mondays, and then I'll just do arm day, leg day, arm day, leg day. I got a call on my phone, so I had to stop for a second. But yeah, if I go to the gym in the morning, that means just after school, I'll get to go home for the most part, except for Tuesdays when we have a meeting, I'll have to wait a little bit longer. And then Thursdays, I'll still do Korean with Jean. And we were talking the other day about when we were going to do that. It was funny because she just dives right back into Korean when I saw her. And my brain was like, wake up, reboot. Like, you have to start thinking in Korean again. So I was like, ah. But it went okay. And we ended up having like a fairly decent conversation where we were talking about like just random things while we were up in the teacher's lounge. So yeah, I was like struggling with my brain. But I think it also helps because earlier that day I had a little bit of time. Give me like 2 minutes. Earlier that day I had a little bit of time, so I was journaling in here, and I'm so close. It's taken me, because we're 2026, it's taken me 4 years. 4 years. But I only have this much left. And then I'll be done with this one. So that'll be good. But yeah, we'll just jump back into that. And on other days when I don't have Korean or a meeting, I'll just enjoy going straight home after school. It'll be good.